Hello again. Now, the Chancellor, not the Lord Chancellor, the Chancellor of the Exchequer, Philip Hammond, has announced that some 60,000 families have benefited from the stamp duty cuts that he introduced last November. Those cuts were on homes, flats and homes that cost up to £500,000, which is a lot of money, but in today's property market, doesn't buy all that much, especially here in London. The savings in stamp duty for the people who benefited is really a few £1,000s. So the experts tell me, and I've polled a lot of property experts and tax experts, they tell me that those people would have bought those homes anyway. They weren't going to defer the purchase of the home for a few £1,000s. The Office of Budget Responsibility, part of the government, came out also at the same time as the Chancellor made his announcement and said that it's actually, surprise, surprise, cost the government up to 20% more than they thought it would to institute these changes. Yet another example of government action producing an opposite effect than what was desired. What? The point is that everything is skew-if. It's all backwards. The problem is the stamp duty itself, and it's not just about rich people and expensive multi-million, gazillion pound homes. It's about the fact that our property market in this country is frozen solid. Nothing is moving. Prices have fallen by 15, 20, 25%. People have lost their inheritance, their annuity, their life savings, tied up in equity. Yes, because of Brexit in part, but more because of the stamp duty. And it starts at the top. So if you have somebody who's got a home worth many, many, many millions, it's going to cost somebody hundreds of thousands of pounds, maybe even $1 million or $2 million, in stamp duty paid to the government that they can't get back to buy that house. So guess what? That person doesn't sell. So that guy with that £5 million house doesn't sell to the person with a £3 million house, which he can't leave because the family with the £1.5 million house can't sell theirs because the bloke with the £750,000 house who's just had another kid can't sell his to the couple who's just had their first baby with the £380,000 house, and nothing moves. Now, Mr. Hammond, with the greatest respect, and thank you for trying, cutting at the bottom is kind of like a ship going through a frozen sea and lopping off the top of an iceberg and saying, well, that's it, sea lane's clear. You've got to start at the other end. Sir, you must start, Prime Minister, you must start at the top. You have to take the stamp duty, the punitive stamp duty, off the most expensive properties so the people who want to downsize those can move to something less expensive, and those people can sell to something for somebody who aspires coming up. The whole process is frozen, and lopping off the bottom of the rotten apple doesn't solve the problem. So please, have a rethink about this, and especially if we're going to have a Brexit, which it looks like we have to have, yeah, fine, and it might be a great thing, who knows? You want people to live here. The most important thing in people's lives is their home. It's where they build up their equity. You don't want to destroy the UK property market. So please, have a rethink. Thank you.